Hi guys, it's Stacy from Clothes Live On, and I am doing a what sold video today, but I want to talk about some things before we jump into that. One is that at this point in time, I'm considering a what sold video to be more of an entertainment than an educational thing. A lot of times I talk about in what sold videos that they're helpful for you guys to see what styles are selling right now, what brands are selling right now, what price points you can expect for certain things. But during a pandemic and everyone being kind of on lockdown, I don't feel that way right now. I think any sale is really a miracle. I'm always someone who's very thankful for my sales, especially when reselling is my full-time job. But my mentality now is like every sale I make is like a miracle. I am just like elated to make any sales. I have gotten to a point where I don't expect them anymore. I'm just excited if they happenstance happen. I'm still sending out 50% offers to people. I still have that like permanent in life 50% sale going. But my sales are down, and I'm going to talk about that exact percentage. So I don't want this video to kind of be anything other than you're just watching it for fun to see what I have successfully still sold during a pandemic, because my sales are bad. This will probably also be the last what sold for a while. Kind of just like with the other reasons, I don't feel super comfortable making a lot of these right now because I don't think that they're helpful to you guys like they normally would be. I think they can just maybe pique your curiosity, just like what am I managing to still sell, but you can't be outsourcing right now, so you're not really learning brands. You can definitely do online sourcing. I've ordered like some ThredUp boxes. I've ordered a mystery box. So I will have those to open at some point on this channel. You can definitely be like looking for brands on sites like ThredUp and all of that. So in that respect, I think that the Bolo videos that I'm working on are more helpful so that you can seek out specific items that are going to give you a higher profit point, because a lot of what you're going to see is like a more mid to low selling point and not things that I would source for online where the prices are higher than thrift stores. So let's talk about my actual numbers, and then we'll go into the what solds with the screenshots. So the time period that is for this video is March 14th through March 19th. Now, a lot of times when I do these videos, they are a shorter time period, usually just like over a weekend, maybe a 3-day time period. So this is a Saturday to a Thursday because my sales are so low that that was really the only way that it was going to be a video with enough solds to talk about. So in that 5-day time period, I sold 14 items, and the sales price of those is $388. That is before fees and not my profit or anything. That's just the actual sold price of everything. I don't do discounted shipping on Poshmark anymore. There's actually only one Mercari sale on there, and I did do free shipping, so that's just an additional loss there, but I think on Mercari it entices people a lot more. But I wanted to compare that to February. Now February, COVID-19 was still around. Like, it's been around since December of last year. That was just in China. It's been spreading, but it hadn't really hit the US in terms of, you know, people doing a self-quarantine, people really changing their way of life. That just happened. So I feel like comparing it to February, when my life still felt normal, was fair. So the time period that we're comparing it to is February 15th to February 20th. So again, a 5-day period, and again, a Saturday through Thursday. And that time period in February, I sold 41 items. So my items sold is down by 66%. In February, I sold 41. In March, I sold 14. And then in February, those sales totaled $1,163. So my sales are down by 67% because, like I said, right now they are $388. And that was a hard number to swallow. It feels a lot like I lost my job. I know I am still making some money, but it feels almost like it's not a livable amount anymore. Thank goodness my husband works and makes money. He's, you know, still doing school. He's from home also. It just like is an unfortunate time to be a full-time reseller, but it's also an unfortunate time to have a lot of jobs, and I understand that a lot of people have lost their jobs, have no income, or just might be making less even if they are still working. So I know it's not just me. I understand that in the grand scheme of things this is temporary, but I don't know how long that temporary will be. It'll be a long time, I think, before people go back to work. I think we're looking at several more weeks. I know here CPS extended their closure. It was originally 2 weeks and now it is through April 20th. So they extended it like an additional 3 weeks, which is good. The more we self-quarantine, the less that this will spread. I understand that it's good. It's just affecting my sales a lot, and I get it. I know that people's priority is not spending money on clothing right now. You're not going out. Where are you wearing that to? I get that. It's just hard because this is my job, and my job is not really making me a lot of money right now. So let's just talk about what's sold though. Let's make this fun. I really did want this to be entertaining. I'm sorry. I'm really sad about it, and I feel like it's better to be honest that like I am hurting right now and it stinks, but I'm trying to like, you know, pour my time into YouTube content. I'm trying to get my watch hours on this channel, and I have a second channel that is monetized. I'm making more content there to try and get some AdSense money. I'm just doing my best to make money beyond reselling. So let's talk about those 14 sales. First sale was on Poshmark. I sold a Lululemon tank top. Tank tops are honestly a little bit of a hard seller for me for Lululemon. This tank top sold for $20, and I had it for 175 days. So it sat for quite a while. That was a sale from 3/14. That was my only sale on that day, but we have a few to talk about from March 15th. So on March 15th, first thing on Poshmark was a bundle of 3 items. So I sold a J. Crew bracelet, a Patagonia fleece, and some Kate Spade gloves. And then that bundle collectively sold for $69. I had the bracelet for 229 days, so that was kind of a bad buy on my part. I had the Patagonia fleece for only 6 days, and then the Kate Spade gloves for 47 days. Next thing that sold on March 15th was also Poshmark. I sold a Gal Meets Glam dress. I sold that for $32, and I had it for 278 days. Next on Poshmark, also from the 15th, was a Lily Pulitzer dress that sold for $32, and I had it for 47 days. And then the last sale on the 15th was a Rebecca Minkoff cold shoulder sweater. It was super cute. So that sold for $25, and I had it for 6 days. Next, I had one sale on March 16th, and that was Free People pants. They sold on Poshmark for $16, and I had them for 18 days. On the 17th, again, I just had one sale, and that was on eBay. I sold a pair of Salvatore Ferragamo loafers. Those sold for $40, and I had them for 138 days. I did say in my video before that I wasn't trying to sell shoes, but I hadn't removed them from eBay. They're removed on my other platforms, and that offer was only $5 less than my list price. So I did end up taking it because I can't currently 100% eliminate post office runs. I had to go one time, and I just went in a mask and stuff because I have some Amazon orders shipping to my PO box. So while I'm still waiting on those, I am running there, but I am barely going there at all. I'm trying to conserve my trips as much as possible, and to the best of my ability, I'm trying to have things shipped to my apartment instead of there. The reason I don't have a lot of stuff come to my apartment is because we have a locked gate that none of the delivery companies have a key for. So if we're going to start getting things delivered here, it'll either be lightweight, or hopefully they can just throw it over the gate, or we're going to have to like tape our phone number to our gate on the day that it's supposed to be delivered, so that hopefully we can run down there and grab them from them. It's just more of an inconvenience for everyone, but I don't want to go into the post office a whole lot. It was actually still busy the one time that I have popped in there to pick up a package, so I'm trying not to do that as much, but it's a little difficult with our living situation. Okay, next thing, I sold 3 things on March 18th. First one being a Bowden dress on Poshmark that sold for $28 and I had it for 8 days. Next, I sold a bundle of 2 items on Poshmark. I sold a Draper James dress, and then I sold Lululemon Studio pants. So those 2 items sold for $80 together. I had the Draper James dress for 8 days and then the Lululemon pants for 20 days. And the last sale on the 18th on Poshmark, it was a Vineyard Vines button-down shirt. It was stained. It was also a bad buy, so that actually only sold for $8 and I had had it for 132 days. Like, definition of a bad buy in my opinion. Really low sale price, had it for a while. And the last sale for this video was on March 19th, and that was a Mercari sale. It was a full price sale, so I sold Kalia by Carrie Underwood, just some like burgundy leggings. They sold for $38. Like I said, it was free shipping, and I had those for 7 days. So those are my sales, my 14 sales for a 5-day period. I guess I'm lucky in that, like, that's still averaging over 2 items a day, so that's nice. We're almost at 3 items a day, but my sales are down pretty drastically. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm just spreading this out until hopefully, you know, we get to a point where we start to see a more normal time period, but I know that could be like over a year, honestly, until we see a vaccine. So I'm doing my best. I am trying to distract myself a lot, so I'm actually not investing a ton of time into reselling. I'm just trying to like kind of keep my mind off of how concerning it all is. So lots of TV, lots of like puzzle building, YouTube videos, things like that. I'm trying to give myself a lot of grace and know that this is a hard time for me and for everyone, and if I'm not just throwing myself into my business right now, that's okay. So if you need to hear that too, it is okay. This is, you know, an unprecedented thing that's happening to us right now, and whatever you have to do to get through it, just do that. Your mental health is important. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Like, honestly, I appreciate it so much. I'm hoping that I can get this channel monetized soon and start making some money off of it while times are hard. So I appreciate any views that you guys can give me, and I would also really appreciate it if you can share my videos with your friends. Just help me get that watch time in. And thank you guys for watching. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I am doing 3 videos a week right now. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.